I suggest that you rate your restrictions and limitations on a scale of 1 to 10. 0 means there's no pain. 10 means that you're in excruciating pain that would send you to the emergency room. That's where I would start, but you need to come up with your own scale. This scale can be based on your level of pain, your functionality, or your need to take medication. Just make sure that you explain the scale to your doctor and you write it down. With that in mind, the long-term disability investigator is going to be asking you about your walking activity. These questions will include: how much can you walk? How far can you walk at one time? How far or how much can you walk before your pain level increases? How does your pain level increase as you walk? What happens to you when you walk too far? How much walking do you do during the course of a day while performing your normal activities like taking children to school, going to the grocery store, or going to doctor's appointments? Do you have to schedule your walking and spread it over a period of several days because of your pain or discomfort? Can you walk in the mall? How far can you walk? And how far can you walk at one time? How often do you have to sit down when you take a walk? Do you walk with a limp? How frequently do you limp? Are there days or times when you don't limp? Do you need a cane or any other assistive device while walking? How often do you need the cane or the assistive device? When you go grocery shopping, do you use a cart to help you walk? Do you carry things when you walk? If so, how much can you carry? Do you have good days or bad days as a result of your walking activity? It's important that you think about these questions and your answers so that you can explain what you can and you can't do. You've got to explain how your pain and your medications impact your activities. You've got to explain your good days and your bad days. And you must never say never. Don't say, I never walk, or I never walk more than a block, or I never fill in the blank. I promise you that the long-term disability carrier, adjuster, investigator are going to have a picture of you doing what you just said you never do. And you must never say always. Don't say, I always use a cane, or I always walk with a limp, or I always fill in the blank. I can promise you that the long-term disability carrier, adjuster, investigator is going to have a picture of you doing what you say you always do. Be prepared to answer questions at the continuing disability statement about your walking by consulting a disability benefit attorney like Nancy Cavey. I can be reached at www.caveylaw.com.